Yeah, so today I linked with this guy I met a few weeks ago out with my friends. This nigga been texting me for weeks talking to himself. Why I didn't block him, I don't know. But today I was bored and I had time, so he texted me like, can we meet for drinks? And I'm like, yeah, meet me here. They got the best oysters in Atlanta, like hands down. So I'm like, yes, I can get some content. Come on. It's so good. Y'all, when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a I'm like, baby, you invited me out. I'm gonna eat. And I was coming anyway. But I ain't gonna lie. Now I wouldn't have did all that. But I did do all that. It was so good. I was not expecting it to be that good. Oh my God. It was just so good. Like, I had to. It was so good. So after that, I'm like, baby, what's next? What I'm about to eat? These potatoes, they were so good. And the crab cakes, everything was so good. 10, baby. Why the this bitch say he going to the bathroom and never come back? The fuck? I'm like, hold the fuck on. It's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes. What the fuck this nigga had to end up grabbing a tab. Nigga left me with his little one fucking drink. Yeah, bitch, I'm so glad you keep me some money, cause what? That was crazy to me. And I said, you run out on the tab, he's talking about, I'm gonna offer you to drink. The fuck you talking about, bitch? Yeah.
That talk about money in relationships.
It's crazy.
Because other cultures just know the man is gonna be the caretaker or the provider. Like, other cultures just know that. But when I say it, niggas in the comments like, what the fuck, this lazy bitch, what's she talking about? Every other culture understands the man is the provider and the woman is a nurturer. That's not even a conversation that they have because they already know it. They grow up knowing that. Yeah. Black people are the only people that see our moms do more than our dads. And so we have a reverse thinking about it. We think, oh, well, my mom did it so I could do it. Or my mom did it so she can do it. That's why so many black women are unmarried, because we don't have roles. Gender roles are not a bad thing in marriage. Everyone needs to have their, if I don't know my role, how do I know what part I'm playing in anything? For sure. When you're on a basketball team, everybody has their position. Everybody has their role. You need to know what your role is. And a woman's role is the nurturer, and if you have kids, the caregiver, and the man's role is the provider, and he brings in the money. He brings in the money and the woman manages it, and that's how the household's supposed to run.
The lack of tradition in black culture is killing relationships. That's the main thing, right?
Black people.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Okay.
You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get it on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay. So, yes, let's talk about it. About it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again,
we're
I don't
not
know
there
yet.
Okay.
I know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made up.
Nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. Well, look at my plan where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically
didn't.
told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment, and that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing. Which I'm still willing to do. I would have been. But if we're late, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. For a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, equivalent to that? You don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong.
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So, respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm not.
So, you just want to call it a night? Isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He just pulled out of the parking space.
If I don't feel respected, not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, you are serious. You really mean it.
Yeah. You didn't want this place anyway, right?
I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already said them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
so,
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
Alright, whatever. Well, I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. I understand where you're coming from.
man, leave Keisha ghetto ass in the hood, bro. Alright, and that don't mean that these women are necessarily broke and live in the hood, but just that mentality, alright? Leave these fucking black Keishas where the fuck they are, alright? It's madness. Before I begin, let me start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teach, and of course, where I learn this truth, peace and salutations to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh elected house of David. Finna get into another lesson, Lord willing, to be edifying, and we're gonna be dealing with Keisha. Alright, ratchet ass, alright. As you can see, alright, we're dealing with the second Keisha. Alright, we're gonna deal with the first Keisha in a second. Alright, we're dealing with the second Keisha right here. Alright, this woman that went out on a date with what appears to be Issachar, so-called Mexican man. Alright, or he appears to be a Northern Kingdom Israelite, alright. And you see how she's carrying herself, alright. This bitch got a fucking attitude because dude took her to the Cheesecake Factory, alright. You know what I mean? And you heard the story. Alright, he waited on her a fucking hour to come downstairs, alright. You know, she gets in the car. She doesn't want to get out the car when they arrive to the restaurant. She gives him a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, lip about a bunch of bitch ass shit. Alright, you know, just a bunch of haughty, arrogant ass shit. Alright, when you look up the word haughty, it means an arrogant, proud, disdainful, conceited, self-absorbed, obnoxious woman. Alright, that's what these bitches are. Alright, and I commend dude, alright, for standing on his mark and taking that bitch back home. Alright, and you can see at the end, she wanted to compromise, alright? She wanted to, you know, she didn't want the date to end. But fuck all that, alright? I would erase that bitch number. Man, fuck all that, bitch. You gonna have to, after the way she displayed her character, alright, man, it would take a lot to get another date with me, alright? You know, that bitch gonna have to jump through hella hoops, alright? You know what I mean? And that's why, you know, we hear from our elders and our apostles, you know, and they tell us, man, leave these fucking black hyenas alone. All right, you know, that ain't to say if you got a black woman, all right, a quote unquote black woman, all right, that she's you know what I'm saying, just a demon or whatnot. It's levels to that. If she be comfortable to dwell with, you know, and if she do what she need to do, then you know that's your shit. But if it be possible, all right, get you another woman of another ethnicity, all right, because all these women do is bring you a fucking headache, all right. Just the pride of this woman, all right. And when I say this woman, I'm talking about the black woman in general, all right. The majority of these bitches can't grow hair, all right. Bald-headed scallywags, all right. The majority of these bitches have horrible hygiene, all right. You know what I'm saying? They ain't beautiful no more, as the scripture tell you. And it should be burning instead of beauty. They ain't what they used to be, and they hate it. These ain't the this ain't Sarah and Rachel, all right, and Judith, all right. You know, we ain't got no women like that. You know, we got fucking brute beast, all right. That ain't to say they're hideous, all right, you know, but shit, they ain't what they was. The Lord and snatched their glory, all right, which is their hair and their beauty, all right, because that's what makes a woman, you know what I'm saying, an attractive being, all right. But these bitches over here, even if they do have their beauty and their hair and shit, their attitude will make them ugly, all right. But you heard what this bitch had to say, all right. I just find it funny, all right. A woman that can't grow her own goddamn hair can think this highly of herself, all right. It's just madness to me, all right. You're a bald-headed ass little boy looking woman, all right, without that weave and shit. You take that makeup and shit off, all right. You bitches you ain't what you think you is, but yeah, you got this elevated mindset about yourself, all right. And it's just something to see, all right. It's a marvel, all right. Men walk out in the world as their natural selves, all right. You know what I'm saying? Men walk out in the world. If he ain't got a haircut, he gonna look how he look. All right, he ain't got no makeup to put on his face to hide his blemishes and all that bitch ass shit. All right, men go out in the world as they are, and you women go out in the world, you know what I'm saying, as another motherfucker. All right, all that makeup and shit. The scripture tell you the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looking eyelids. All right, and this bitch was talking about it took her an hour to get done up and this. All right, motherfucker, you should have not wore none of that shit. All right, your natural self might have been better than this shit you put on display, all right? Because, man, look at how she went out there, all right? She went out there with her titties on display, all right? You know, she went out there to trap that man, all right? To have his mind on, all right? And he saw past her bullshit, all right? And now the bitch going home hungry, all right? He had to waste an hour of his time waiting on you. Then he wasted more time, all right, as you wanted to pull out your phone and fucking video shit like he's a fucking clown or something. All right, he took you to the Cheesecake Factory. I know niggas that done took bitches to McDonald's, all right, and Burger King and shit like that, all right. But let's let this. We ain't finna play the whole thing, cause that's 6 minutes that we ain't gonna get back, and we literally just watched the shit, so there's really no need to, all right, go back through it like that. We'll go right here. It's about to end. All right. We'll play about 2 minutes. All right. Look at this woman. All right. Just look at her. Y'all, man, brothers. How many of you brothers find this woman as? What would you rate this woman on a 1 to 10 scale? On a 1 to 10 scale, all right. And and beauty is only skin deep. It ain't all about looks, but the beauty of a woman does cheer up the countenance of a man. All right, man don't want no ugly woman, and I ain't saying she's ugly, but I'm saying for the way she carrying herself and the shit that's coming out of her mouth, it makes her very unattractive. All right, very unattractive. All right, and in the times that we coming into, known as Jacob's Trouble, bitches like her are gonna get used and abused out here. All right, you too proud to go to the Cheesecake Factory and eat a meal that your bitch ass ain't even paying for. All right, bitch, you ain't even paying for it. All right, dude said he was going to pay for the date. He picked you up in his car. He got a nice car because the car got 2 sunroofs in it. So he got a nice car. The dude is not a bad looking dude, but yet he got to deal with all of this shit. All right, and that's what you get when you deal with Keisha motherfucking ass, all right? You know what I mean?
I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot.
I mean,
And aim for a reservation.
we can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, you know, equivalent to that? I mean,
I literally
you
just
don't
said,
understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
there's nothing
I will die.
Yeah, man. Oh, my goodness. And you're actually right. You will die, and you're going to die. All right. Bitches with this elevated mindset about themselves, you are going to die. Because when Jacob's Trouble hits again, and that Isaiah 4:1 come to play, when 7 women got to cleave to 1 man, this woman right here ain't getting chose. Ain't no, man, listen. The elect Israelite men are going to be on the level in that day. They're on the level now, but they're going to be on an even higher level then. The Lord going to be then already sent down some spiritual power. I mean, discernment. It's going to be, man, as the scriptures say, that man is going to be as a hiding place from the wind. All right, Isaiah 32:2. All right. And we going to be able to, Lord willing, I'm at that number. But those men are going to be able to see through bitches like you. They're going to see how you was, you know what I'm saying, how you was living, all right? And they're going to know the only reason you doing the shit you doing now is because, you know what I'm saying, shit ain't how it is. I mean, shit ain't how it was then now, all right? You're going to, you bitches think you're going to usurp a man through your subtlety, all right? You know, that shit you learned from Esau in the garden. Bitch, it ain't going to work. That shit only work on 2/3 niggas, all right? You can't gank an elect Israelite man with this whole ass shit you bitches come with, all right? I mean, hey, an elect man might let you think you doing that shit, all right? Just to fuck you at the end of the night and never reply to your ass again, all right? Tricks on you, all right? You know what I mean? Cause hey, we're wise as serpents and harmless as doves ourselves, all right? So don't never think, all right, that you can out serpent an elect man, all right? And I'm not saying he's that, you know, clearly. In the state he in right now, we don't, you know, he could be a 1/3, you know, of the innumerable multitude, who knows? But in the state he in now, you know, shit. Again, props to the dude, all right? Because he didn't go outside the way a lot of you niggas go outside. He took her ass back home at the end of the day. All right, bitch got dropped off.
That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for now. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So, respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
So, you just want to call it a night? I mean, isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Hell no, it ain't no kind of compromise, alright? You know what I'm saying? You going home, Eva. Alright? Home. Where your ass belong. Forgive me. Had a phone call to take right quick. But yeah. Let me jump to the other video, alright, that we seen at the beginning, alright? And this is another Keisha, alright? First Keisha, alright? Man, you can just listen to this woman and how she sounds, alright? You know what I'm saying, man? Her voice alone would have turned me off. I wouldn't even want to talk to her off her voice, alright? Then when this bitch got to eating them fucking oysters, how she was slurping that shit. Alright, man, you bitches are just disgusting, alright? I bet us fucking vaginas fucking reeks, alright? You know what I'm saying? She sitting up there slurping on them fucking 4 plates of oysters and shit. Then she eating crab cakes and shit. Alright, man, that's no... Man, it's all kind of bacteria in that woman's body, alright, you know? And she's proud too, alright? She refers to the man that she was on a date with as a bitch, alright? You know what I mean? Hey, you niggas better learn to leave Keisha motherfucking ass alone, alright? You know what I'm saying? Don't be going out whining and dining Keisha motherfucking ass. Treat her like the hood rat that she is, alright? You know what I'm saying? Take that bitch to a Motel 6 or a Motel 8, Super 8, alright? Blow her shit out. Alright, spill your seed on the floor. Alright, and leave the money on the dresser. Alright. That's how you deal with Keisha motherfucking ass, alright? You know what I mean? Fuck all that shit. Take them bitches to Motel 6s and Super 8s. Alright? Blow they back out, spill your seed on the floor, or spill it in their mouth. Just don't spill it in their vagina. Because you don't want to have no kids with them demons. Alright? And leave the money on the dresser. Alright? Tell that bitch you'll call her when you call her. Alright? She got other niggas anyway. Alright? So, let me let a little bit of this bullshit play.
Why I didn't block him, I don't know. But today I was bored and I had time, so he texted me like, can we meet for drinks? And I'm like, yeah, meet me here. They got the best oysters in Atlanta, like, hands down. So I'm like, yes, I can get some content. Come on. It's so good.
See, that shit would have did it for me, bro. I would have been looking at that bitch eat that shit, and I'd have been like, listen, I don't want to kiss this bitch. I don't even want to fuck this bitch, alright? And I don't even want no top from this bitch, because I don't want a nasty-ass seafood lips on my rod, bro. It's time for me to go. Alright, and I would have ran off on the plug, on the check, too. I'd have been like, fuck, this bitch done ordered all this shit. Now the fuck I done had as a drink. Man, she would have did it to me if she given the opportunity, alright? Man, I would have ghosted that hoe, too. Left her ass with the tab, alright? She can handle it, alright? She having a good time anyway, alright? Sitting up there, eating all that abominable shit. Bread probably smelling like bullshit, Black and Miles, and oysters, alright, man? Y'all niggas better leave Keisha the fuck alone. And that go into that scripture where the Lord said, instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. All right, you are what you eat. All right, and what goes in comes out. All right, so just imagine how that woman's, her odor is, bro. All right, you know, just imagine that woman's stench. All right, you know, man, bro. Man, we got to get the fuck out of here, dude. All right, who could find a virtuous woman? All right, who could find one? All right, man. Matter of fact, I think we might have some as close to we gonna get to one. All right, let me see. Let me show you something right quick. Check this out. All right, so I got this clip right here as well. All right, check this out. God damn. Fuck you motherfuckers keep calling me for, bro. Motherfuckers wait right till I do a video and do all that goddamn calling. Let's let it go.
Are you a virgin?
Yes.
And how old are you?
All right, so 5, 6 seconds in. Are you a virgin? Yes. All right, how old are you? 21. So she's made it 21 years old and she hasn't slept with a man or a woman, hopefully, but she ain't slept with a man, all right? Now let's see the rest of what he said. Yeah, he asked her why you ain't did the deed yet. This is what this woman got to say.
The key to a strong society is family. And so, in my view, choosing my future husband is like the most important decision I'll ever make. And I'm somebody that I know my heart, and I know that I fall really hard when I meet somebody. So I want to retain some level of objectivity when I'm selecting a future partner. And I know that if I had sex with them, I would be completely imprinted on them. And instead of being like, okay, is this person, do they have the qualities that I'm looking for in a husband, or am I just making like?
All right, now listen. Even in what she's saying, all right, it's levels to it. All right, remember we in the Western world, so she speaks like a Westernized woman. All right, a man leaves his imprint on a woman. You can't leave your imprint on a man. Get the fuck out of here. All right, no, you said it backwards. All right, and as far as choosing a husband, again, you're given liberty to do that on this side. All right, but in righteousness, you know what I'm saying, your father would have chose your husband. All right, but you know, again, you have to extrapolate from what she's saying. All right, her mentality would be much easier to deal with than the average Keisha's and the rest of these heathen bitches over here. All right, and look at how she's dressed. She's in Miami. All right, she ain't out there in a fucking bikini with her ass and titties out. All right.
Making it work instead of like seeing red flags and leaving.
Is there any reason why you're dressed so modestly instead of revealing like most women tend to do when they come out to Miami?
I mean, this is just my personal sense of style. I just think it's respectful to others and to my future partner, and to myself to just cover myself up more.
And the scriptures tell you that, all right? Let the women be dressed in modest apparel, all right? So when it says who can find a virtuous woman, all right, this woman right here on the screen showed you that, you know, it's some candidates out there. All right, it's definitely candidates out there. All right, and we're going to get some of them, all right? Fuck some of them. We're going to get all of them that's over in Babylon because that's their way out. All right, the actual modest and elect lady is going to be paired up with elect men, and that's how they going to get up out of here. All right, not them oyster eating, too proud to go into the Cheesecake Factory assholes. All right, that we see every day. All right, the normal 9-to-5 black woman, Hispanic, Native American woman. All right, nah, we gonna get the ones that's on a higher level, on a higher vibration, and you know, some of them ain't gonna have no bodies on them. All right, she's 21 years old and she's never been popped. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know how many brothers in the truth could take her as she is, even with her mindset right now, and be like, shit, I can deal with that. Hey, it is what it is. All right, you can deal with it. It's much more tolerable. All right, now, of course, you would tweak, you know what I'm saying, shit about it to, you know, be more tailor-made for you, so to speak. But just getting a woman in this shape, man, you could mold her and, you know what I'm saying, have her how you want to have her, all right? But, you know what I'm saying, who could find a virtuous woman, all right? You know what I'm saying? Fuck Keisha, all right? Big Shirley and Felicia, all right?
That I, take care of myself. I'm pretty athletic, but I don't need to have that on display.
You fucking right, all right? And she says she's pretty athletic and she don't fish need to have it on display. Man, she couldn't have said it better, all right? So, you know what I'm saying? You seen the clips, all right? Leave Keisha, all right? Big Shirley, whatever, all right? Look, Quisha, all right? Sean Travia, all right? Leave them bitches in the hood, bro. And that goes for even if they don't live in the hood, bro. All right. You know what I'm saying? They got that hood bitch mindset and attitude. All right. Just don't even fuck with them. Gonna end it there. Lord willing, you know, it was edifying. All right, just something quick to the point. All right. All honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teaching, of course, around learning this truth. All right, and I also showed you the clip as well. All right, the text message where the bitch talking about we ain't accepting $40 or some shit. Man, please, you bitches ain't finna be accepting none of the days we coming into. You bitches about to starve. All right. Shalom and a Bible ball.